Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. If you don't, that's cool too. I'm back on here because I had to break these next readings down to talk about Tesheki's, Chrisean Rock's older sister, interview with Jason Lee. She basically insinuated that Chrisean Rock had something to do with Ronnie Doe's passing. If you don't believe me, go find a reading. So far, what I see, I don't know if Tesheki's naturally or overly controlling and possessive person, or there could be something around her needing to protect her finances, or she has a fear of losing. She could be waiting for some sort of offer to be given to her. And I also see her reevaluating her next step, her state of mind, what she wants to do next. And I see 4-4 for her. I also see flowers and in my dreams, or it could be some sort of dream she has. I also see an event, ceremony. I think that just came a judge. Did she got something legal going on? Calling the shots, something done in the dark. That could be talking about Chrisean too. Something done in the dark. So I didn't even really get into this reading. So I wanted to know, was she being spiteful, petty, or does she really think her sister has something to do with Ronnie Doe's life? Ronnie Doe's Chrisean Rock's high school ex. I also see something about a contract. I saw it come out twice for Tesheki, or I mean, it could be someone connected to her energy. Since we are talking about Chrisean, maybe that's for Chrisean. And you know, it's funny. The other sister, which I'm gonna finally do a reading on her again. What's her name? Chastity. She was on live for an hour talking about Chrisean, and the sister that cooks. I think Tessa. I'm not sure if that's the correct sister name. So everyone is judging Chrisean. Everyone, even the people in her family. So let's get into it. Was Tesheki telling the truth? Does she feel like Chrisean Rock has something to do with Ronnie Doe's unaliving? Does she really feel like that? Does she feel like that? I was just so shocked that she said that. Because she basically said, yeah, I knew him. I raised him. I used to feed him. And then all of a sudden, pow, 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 no paternity test. And then she said, this is not verbatim, but she said, that doesn't look good for somebody we know. I was like, damn, did she just say that? Does Tesheki really feel like Chrisean Rock, her little sister, has something to do with Ronnie Doe, her ex, passing, being unalive, being killed? The devil came out. This talks about someone being a devil, negativity, or someone having negative patterns, being negative. With 9 of Wands reverse, this energy of like her dragging something, like really wanting to show that she feels like Chrisean is a devil, or that she's negative. But the 9 of Wands reverse isn't really a definite answer. This talks about her having insecurities connected to Chrisean, or with this negativity, hesitating, not being confident, just dragging something, or having some sort of thoughtless action of being immature. Anything else about the situation? I see the letter D. Capricorn energy, fire sign energy. Oh, damn, the Emperor came out. 6 of Wands, spotlight, fame, success, secrets coming out, something being revealed, and the Chariot again. Let her see with this one in D. I keep saying D twice. I don't know if somebody has D in the name, and financial security, 10 of Pentacles. Tesheki, do you know about some sort of Chrisean traveling? This Chariot talks about traveling, even a car, and also like putting something in the right direction so you can have a fresh start. So, and then you got the Emperor, which is a father figure. Specifically, it's a feminine energy here. Beyonce, Virgo. Oh. So she could feel like Chrisean does have a connection because of her wanting to boss up, have some more control, be back in the spotlight. And then because you got 10 of Pentacles, which talks about money, financial security. Not a source reverse is either you're the victim or you're not. This is you're not. She doesn't feel like something. Because it talks about making an impulsive mistakes, secrets, and releasing worry. Nine of Swords talks about overcoming challenges, and I see the letter K with that. And I see the letter K again with the Knight of Wands reversed in this deck. This talks about being shallow, something impulsive, impatience. 1771, DEC69. I think she does feel like her sister may have something to do with it because the Empress is a father figure, so we know that whole Ronnie was the daddy, is really the daddy, Blue's the daddy. Like, some people believe he isn't, you know, that whole situation. And it's like she feels like her younger sister had to make a decision to overcome bold action. Swords is like cutting someone off. It's also communication. And then you got the Lovers reverse, Gemini energy. I think she's a Gemini, and it also talks about a relationship being over, a codependent relationship, something being unbalanced. But specifically, it's two women in this card. So this, I feel like it's more so Chrisean and her relationship. And Eight of Pentacles reverse, it's almost like she feels like when she wanted to elevate, start making money, that's when issues started in this relationship with Chrisean. I see the letter L. I wonder if she think, did she go on Jason Lee to, like, almost like, I want to go viral, so I'm just gonna, what they call that? People start trolling, just saying certain stuff to make people tune in. But I almost do feel like she feels like Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie Doe's passing, which is crazy. I mean, it's not crazy because I've got a couple of messages where, like, she's connected to the situation too. There's something about traveling. That's Miley Cyrus, so it could be something about a Sag energy. But the Chariot talks about Cancer energy, making a breakthrough, putting something into action to have some sort of victory, external scrim, put something in the right direction. So maybe she do know something. Yeah, we don't know. She does, and it does look like she feels like Chrisean is negative. Is the devil. Let's see what comes on my other deck. Does Tesheki really feel like Chrisean Rock has something to do with Ronnie Doe's, her ex, unaliving? I mean, for your sister to think you're capable of doing something like that, and she said it so casually for me, like it wasn't far-fetched. Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups reverse. This is an energy of someone trying to figure out how to move something forward with someone or with something. Justice and Temperance and Peace with a decision she made with this Queen of Wands with Chrisean. And Page of Wands is like messages, taking sort of action through messages. Then you got the Devil and the Seven Swords, which talks about abuse. So it's like she feels like she's justified for saying that. I keep seeing a Hierophant for her, which is like a teacher and student, a dynamic higher learning. It's also like a grooming energy, which, I mean, she is her older sister, so one could believe she did help raise Chrisean. But the Hierophant also is like high commitment, following traditional rules and a contract. There's also this energy of trying to move forward after Chrisean said what she said about what she did to her as a child. I can get something about a contract with Tesheki. Or needing to come up with a plan, pay off debt, some sort of transaction dealing with finances. Does Tesheki feel like Chrisean Rock really has something to do with Ronnie Doe's passing? Karma. Destruction. Settlement, grounding, and the truth. Altar, that came out for blue. Oh, damn. Liar in reverse. And second chances. Side chick and celebrity. Torn between two and spiritual guidance. And arrogant. She could be, Tesheki could be kind of arrogant. Well, both of them could be. Really. Let's see what comes out in this last deck. Does Tesheki feel like Chrisean Rock really has something to do with her high school ex being unalive? Does she really feel like that? Trauma bond, getting through ish, and manipulation, and shady deal. Did somebody tell you go on that interview and say that? Something could happen in a few days, and I have spiritual work. Desperate in reverse. And in a few days. Because I keep getting something about a contract, so there could be something around a shady deal, like a deal was made. Interesting. That is what I have. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.